nevertheless they were able to outscore the opponent today.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I want to take this opportunity to let the people back home in Jamaica know our thoughts and prayers are with them. Stay safe and stay strong. This game was really about, and we spoke about, making sure we can go out there at the end of this game and give something to not just the Jamaicans on the island, but Jamaicans worldwide who are going through a lot right now, and credit to the players who, and all of us really, who are impacted by what's going on at home. So, but first and foremost, like I said, we want to say, prayers for everybody and hope everybody is safe. As far as the game is concerned, as I alluded to before, there is no friendly matches when these two countries get together, and we knew it was going to be a tough match. Well-coached team, organized. They know that we're going to be tested. It's the reason why we took this game. I thought we were a little bit wasteful, to be honest, in front of goals. I think we always talk about goals change games, and I think early on we'd put some of those chances away. But with that said, they responded really well, made a couple adjustments at halftime, spoke about things we needed to improve on, and then credit to the players who went out there and executed accordingly.
What would you have wanted to see different if you were the two halves though?
Well, I think, in terms of the week, we wanted to be able to keep the ball a bit more, and I think at times we were a little bit sloppy with some of our passes, especially building out of the back. But overall, I thought, we're very dangerous in the transition moments, and I think we caused them a lot of problems. We were able to pick up the ball in pockets and run at them. But overall, I think the second half was much better. Sometimes, it's great to go fast, but sometimes you got to play a little bit slower and draw out the opposition to be able then to play through them. And I thought the players did a really good job of executing that in the second half.
Gentlemen, any questions?
Coach, what were your thoughts on the opponent, and what areas do you think that we could have exploited?
Yeah, I think, for the first part, first we knew that we were going to be aggressive. They knew they were going to press us. But I think, for them, they caused us some issues in terms of putting that pressure on the ball, which is good. It's what we needed. Like I said, I thought we were a little bit sloppy in our build-up play. And then in the final third, I thought we could have been a little bit better in front of goal. But overall, like I said, it was a competitive game, played between both boxes, very physical, which we all know what it's going to be. So credit to them. They pushed us to the limit, and I'm really happy the way that my team responded.
Any other questions?
What next month?
Yeah, next month we start our road to Rio and off to Brazil. So we'll start our first game against Dominica in St. Lucia. So those sort of preparations are already begun, and look forward. And we talked about making this camp a defining moment for some players, or not defining, but a camp that really had to force us coaches to really make some difficult decisions going forward, and I think they've done that. So we have a great pool of players, some really great young players made their debut today, including Tiana Harris, who scored on her debut. So really proud of those young players that came through to make their debut, some of them today, and contributed to the win. So overall, very proud, and like I said, we've got some tough decisions to make for next round, which is what you want as a coach.
And finally, like you said, it's a big moment here on now. World Cup qualifiers get going on the hunt to qualify possibly for a third World Cup. What more do you want to see overall from admin, players, coaching staff of the REGGAE GIRLZ team?
Well, I think we've started the idea to make sure that we've got everything organized heading into these games. We always put the players at the forefront and center to make sure that they're getting into these games in the right time. I thought we did a really good job in coming in and had 4 days of really good preparation. Again, great credit to TNT, who is a fantastic host. So yeah, we started those preparations already. Want to make sure, as I said to the players there, to stay healthy, continue to push themselves in their environments where they go back, whether it be in school or their professional clubs. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll reconvene again and get ready to play Dominica.
All the best, Coach. Just for the sake of people here who have expressed some concern with the travel arrangements for your team now, you will say a couple extra days here, some of the overseas players, but those are Jamaica based? What's their situation?
Yeah, so most of the players are heading home, heading back to school or back to their clubs, so we're able to get them out. The contingency that's based in Jamaica will stay here. Fantastic host for the next couple of days, and the idea is that we'll be here until at least Friday, we've been told, and then obviously from there be able to fly back to Jamaica. So that's sort of the plan right now, and right now we're just like every day watching to see that everything is okay back home, and look forward to going back home to our families as well.
Has the state been okay so far in terms of the accommodation?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, it's been great, and really appreciate the hospitality shown by the TNT Federation, and obviously hope to reciprocate in the future. Thank you.